So guys, it finally happened. This channel has hit 10,000 subscribers, or as I now lovingly have decided to call you guys, scribs. Like, get it? Like, subscribers? Like, so witty. But you guys, I am so thankful. Like, I don't even know where to begin. I'm kind of in shock still. I'm not gonna cry. I've already cried a little bit. I'm going to pull myself together for this video. But literally a year ago, this channel had 1,000 subscribers, and my goal for this year was to hit 5,000, and I didn't even really think I could hit that. And it's not even December yet. Like, I haven't put up my tree or anything, and we have already hit 10,000. Like, that is so crazy. I'm so grateful to have so many great and supportive people in my life. Like, so many that I haven't even gotten to meet yet. I don't know, I'm very emotional today. Can we also just appreciate the gift that Ryder got me for hitting 10,000? Like, look at this guy. He is an absolute unit. You guys have no idea how thankful I am for each and every one of you. I love you all so much, but I'll try not to ramble too much because there'll be plenty of that in this video. I told you guys I was going to be doing a 10K Q&A whenever we hit it, so that is what we're doing. Now, I reached out to you guys on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. I didn't make a video this time about it, so I was a little bit afraid I wouldn't get any questions at all, but like, I got a lot, so I'm so sorry if I don't get to your question today. I had a lot more than I was thinking I would. But let's just go ahead and get straight into it. So first we will start on YouTube, and already I'm scared. I think I have it on top comments. I will be going all the way through it, so there's equal chances here, but the first one, from Circa Sriyak, which I still don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, I know you've been around for a while, is can you sing us Ragnar the Red? No, I can't. Your ears will bleed, and there's people in the house, and I don't want them to hear that. I'm not good at singing, okay? The next one from Cody Smithson is, who's your favorite Daedric prince, and why is it Hermaeus Mora? You're right, it is Hermaeus Mora. I mean, what could be cooler than like this big green tentacly mess just out looking for library books? Like, he's a cool guy. From Heronis is, who is your favorite NPC in every Elder Scrolls game? I'm actually gonna start with Daggerfall here, but my favorite NPC in Daggerfall is probably either Creepy-Handed Man or Spjork the Horse. Morrowind, off the top of my head, is just Caius, because, like, who couldn't love this ripped old high man? There's just the leader of the Blade somehow, like, he's weird. From Oblivion, I know I probably have one that's, you know, actually a character, but for some reason, once again, off the top of my head, there's this guard. He's in Anvil. He's an Anvil guard. I think sometimes his face is generated for other guards, but I see him in Anvil a lot, and he just has the squishiest face, like the roundest, most pinchable face, the most luscious, like, lips. Like, for some reason, every time I see him, I crack up. I lovingly call him the squishy-faced man. If I can find him, I'll put him in this video. I don't know if I'll be able to. He's elusive sometimes, but he's out there. He's out there. And in Skyrim, like Cicero, obviously, we all know that. Next from Jesse Thierry is, are you going to be doing an arena playthrough? And yes, every Elder Scrolls game that I can manage to make a playthrough on. I don't know about like all the mobile ones like Shadowkey and whatnot, but I do plan on doing a playthrough of. I actually bought Redguard and Battlespire not too long ago, so that will also be a thing. So a question I've gotten a lot is my thoughts and if I will be playing Fallout 76. Okay, so I haven't played it yet. I thought about pre-ordering it, but I didn't. That sounds like it might have been for the best, especially since it was so cheap on Black Friday and everything, but it kind of sounds like a mess. I'm not a huge fan that there's not really any NPCs, or really it doesn't sound like there's much to do in it at all. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. I'm not really gonna decide my thoughts until I actually play it, so I don't want to really say one way or the other. But I don't know if I'm gonna do a playthrough or not. Multiplayer games just aren't really my thing. Like, I know I play ESO, but it's like lonely enough to where I'm fine. Yeah, basically my thoughts are, it sounds like it's a hot mess, but I'm still willing to try it because Lord knows Todd Howard owns my soul. Next from Max Gaming 45 is, how old are you and when did you start making videos? I'm 21 currently, and I started making videos on this channel whenever I was 20, but I technically started making videos when I was like 11, but those are all erased from history now, so... yes, another question I get a lot. From Circus 3yak, once again, will you ever finish your Fallout New Vegas playthrough? I really don't know, because a lot of people want me to, and I still want to beat the game. But like, this sounds so mean, but I feel like Fallout attracts a lot of really negative people. Like, I tend to just block people if they're rude anyway, but like, on my second episode, of New Vegas whenever I forgot something in Nipton, I think. It's been a while. So many people were being so rude. Like, a lot of people were being nice to me about it, just like, you missed something. But some people were just being terrible to me, and I'm like, this is a blind playthrough. What did you expect? Do you think I'm gonna know how to, like, all the secrets and where everything is? I'm not. So I don't know. If you guys want it bad enough, I probably will. I still have my save and everything. I'd probably have to wait until I finish probably Dragon Age, because I don't think The Witcher 3 is going to be ending anytime soon. But maybe I will. I also feel like my channel's kind of drifted more towards fantasy RPGs rather than just Bethesda, you know? So I don't know if Fallout fits in as well, but like also who cares? Then from Zane Games is, how do you start a successful YouTube channel? So my best advice, I would say, besides like keeping up with it, because it's very easy to get like unmotivated with it, I guess, but you kind of have to find your niche. Like, I feel like if you're all over the place with the types of games you play, maybe it's a little bit harder for people to like stay focused, if that makes sense. So, you know, obviously I do play mostly fantasy RPGs or Bethesda games, so people that like those types of things can come here and get the types of videos they want. Whereas if I was playing like, I don't know, games all over the place, I feel like I see that with a lot of smaller channels, and then people kind of seem to get like distracted. I don't know if that makes sense, but I would say definitely find your niche. And I would also say to make sure to record, especially at first when you're like new to it, maybe can't get yourself as like pepped up for videos, but you need to like work on videos when you're in a great mood and feel like making videos. Quite more often than I would like. I record a video when I'm a little bit more tired, and I just hate how they turn out, and they don't usually seem to do as well. So yes, just find your niche, be energized, and work hard at it, because it is a lot of work. From Mel Insanity is, what type of music do you listen to? That's actually a little bit hard. I'd say right now I listen to mostly like glitch hop and whatnot. I could actually just bring up my Spotify. My Spotify is just Robin Noel, and my basic playlist is the one I listen to the most, and that's all the songs on it. Well, it keeps going for a little bit, but yeah, my music taste is kind of all over the place, but I'd say generally kind of electronic, alternative, that sort of thing. But there's a lot of different stuff in here. From Samalama, is it Samalama? Is it Sama? Lama? I don't know. Do you think Elder Scrolls 6 will be heavily casualized? Yes, if it's possible for them to do that even more so from Skyrim. From Skyrim Gale is, why do you love the Dumbers so much? I just think they're neat. I just think they have a lot of nice lore to them, and I like Morrowind a lot. That's pretty much it. From Bosmer Boss, and another question I think I got asked multiple times is, are you going to try Elder Scrolls Blades? And yes, of course. If it would ever release, like, I've been waiting on it for so long. I feel like it's probably gonna get like a lot of backlash now after Fallout 76, I don't know. But yeah, as soon as that comes out, you can expect a video. Or a whole series. I don't really know how long it'll be. And then from Hellcore Mods is, why is your YouTube name Tamrielle? I mean, for one, obviously, Tamrielle. You know, Elder Scrolls. But for another, my name is Robin Noel, hence the L spelled as it is. It's witty. At least I thought it was. But okay, now on to Twitter. And first off, Jonah, I'm only pointing yours out because your picture is of Guarnere, and I love that. I don't remember what my first thought was when I heard the Imperial Guard scream, "Stop, you violated the law," because that was over a decade ago, but I do ever so enjoy this picture. From Alexander Folks is, do you ever catch yourself using Elder Scrolls slang in real life, like by the 9? Yes. From Win or WN, I don't know, is, where do you think Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be? I think it's gonna be in Hammerfell and High Rock, kind of like how Daggerfall is. My original guess, even before the trailer came out, was that it was going to be in Hammerfell, so I'm sticking to that. It better be. Then from Minoria is, if you could work on the Elder Scrolls 6, what would you do with it? You know that feature in Daggerfall where you can beat down doors? That's one thing, that's for sure. That's a great feature. Oh god, I feel like this could be a whole video on its own. If you want me to make a video about what I want on Elder Scrolls 6, let me know and I might do that. Aside from the Elder Scrolls, what are your favorite games? Well, for one, I'm obviously a huge fan of Pokemon. In fact, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. Like, I love Animal Crossing, I love The Legend of Zelda, I love Mario games. I grew up on Nintendo, so it's very special to me. I also love games like Terraria, Minecraft, Stardew Valley, kind of peaceful games like that. Obviously Sims 4, that also I count as a peaceful game. I've been really getting into Tomb Raider a lot this year. Life is Strange is a great series. I really enjoyed it. I really feel like I'm gonna forget something and be mad. Obviously, my main focal point here is Elder Scrolls, but I also tend to play Heroes of the Storm and Overwatch a little bit, not too much, because once again, multiplayer, but I do rather enjoy them. It's hard to be specific with what is my favorite games other than Elder Scrolls because I can't even pick what Elder Scrolls game is my favorite. I'm really bad about favorites. And then what about books? I don't read as much as I would like to. I've been wanting to more. That was actually one of my resolutions for the year and it kind of happened, not really. I've been currently reading through Tolkien's books, which I have really enjoyed. I love Harry Potter from my childhood. I used to read a lot more whenever I was in school, but starting like in high school, I kind of stopped and I'm kind of mad about that because I used to really enjoy reading. So I'd still say Harry Potter's probably my favorite book series. And now on to Instagram, which got a lot of comments as well. So first from Borden Chance is Lord of the Rings or The Hobbits? That's actually pretty hard because I love them both. I haven't read all of the Lord of the Rings books yet. I have read through The Hobbit and I think I might have to go with The Hobbit just because I have read the book and I loved it. And I know this is a rather controversial statement, but I loved the Hobbit movies. The second one is my favorite movie just because of the Barrel Dwarves. I love the Barrel Dwarves. I know they changed a lot and they really didn't need to, but like, I still enjoyed it, so who cares? Then from Joma Oi is, hi, in which city from Skyrim would you like to live in? Ooh, I don't know. They're all pretty dangerous, so my favorite area, well, I like the Rift a lot, but Riften's a little bit too, a little too sketchy, I think, for my liking. And I like Falkreath a lot, but also, like, it's kind of depressing. But also it rains a lot there, and I love the rain, and I'm a little bit of an edgelord anyways. I'd say Falkreath. From CS Polgar is, what foreign country have you visited and what country would you really like to visit? I've never left America and it makes me so sad. Like literally, I'll put a map of America on the screen now and then I will show you which ones I've actually visited. Not much. I've not been many places. I've been to a lot of places in Texas, but that is something I'd like to do in my life, is start traveling a lot more often. I would love to visit Ireland. I've always wanted to go there since I was a little kid. It just seems super pretty and my ancestors are from there and whatnot, so I think that would be cool. I'd also like to visit Japan just because all the cute Nintendo merchandise. Also, Japan is beautiful. Like, it is so pretty. But those are definitely my main two. There are definitely other places I would like to go, but it might take a while to list them all off. Oh, and this one's similar to the last one. If you could, where would you like to live in Tamrielle? Now, I don't think I would live in Skyrim. I would definitely not live in Morrowind, even though I love it. Bugs? No. If there is a bug in my room, I have a heart attack. Like, it's not good. I don't think I could live in Volenwood no matter how pretty it is because I could never kill an animal. Like, I could never hunt, no. So honestly, I would say Cyrodiil. Don't know where in Cyrodiil. Maybe Anvil. I love Anvil. Or maybe Shadenhall. There's a lot of pretty places in Cyrodiil. From Sirloin Shrimp is, do you feel like the Bosmer don't get treated as well by the developers as the other elves? Ah, and then a Glarthir song reference. Thank you. Yeah, they're treated as jokes a lot, aren't they? It's unfair. My people are treated cruelly. From Shorty Garrett is, how old were you when you began to play video games? Too young to remember, honestly. My parents had an NES before me and my brother were even born. And then my brother's a few years older than me, so he was already like super into video games by the time I was like 3 or so. That's my best guess. I was probably like 3. Probably when I was old enough to like focus on a video game. Probably around then. From Alan Motion is, do you / have you ever LARPed, live action roleplay? No, but I want to so bad. Me and my friends play D&D every week, which is similar but not the same thing. And I absolutely love it, especially the role-playing aspect, so I would love to try it sometime. From Jimbo Dude 123 is, what is your favorite gaming merch you own in your collection? Oh, that's hard because I am a hoarder of nerdy stuff. Let me take a look around. I would say it's either my Colossus, which I love. He's so cool. Very dusty though. Cause Doot thinks she has to put her fur all over the place. Maybe this guy, because I would say it's definitely this guy, but he makes me angry. Cause like, if you touch him, he will fall apart. Like, I have to be so careful. But like, he's real cool. Me and Ryder built him in a video, so that makes me happy. He's just neat. I like him a lot. Like I said, I'm bad with favorites. I don't know. It might even be. I have a huge stack. This isn't nearly all of them. of Nintendo Power magazines from my parents. They used to collect them, and they're so cool. I just like flipping through them. I like the art a lot. I have a stack probably like that big or so. Or now it might even be this guy, cause like, he's an absolute unit. Like, I am in awe. Not a question, but Oblivion is better than Skyrim. No one is arguing. No one is arguing. Well, some people might, but I will not. Commandotti96 is what inspired you to start drawing. Oh, this is actually relevant to Snorlax here. I've always been kind of the artsy type of child, but like the specific moment I can remember becoming interested in drawing is I was on my parents' couch whenever I was probably 4 or 5 maybe. I was small, but my dad was drawing some Pokemon, a Ghastly actually. I remember the Ghastly, he looked very nice. My dad did a good job. I think he was drawing them for my brother for some reason, either that or he was just trying to amuse me. I don't know, I can't remember. But I just thought it looked like a lot of fun, so I don't know, it's just always been something I've liked. And then the last question from Pyramid Head 0 is, what is your most favorite thing about the Elder Scrolls? There's a lot, but I would say my absolute favorite thing is just the lore and the vast world. Like, I can research lore for hours and hours and hours every day and still just learn something new, like, all the time. It's just so vast, and I like how there's so many different points of view to where you don't really know what's true. I love it. But yeah, guys, that is all of the questions I'm going to be answering. I'm really sorry if I didn't get to yours. I tried to do as many as I can. But thank you guys so much again. I couldn't say it enough times to express my gratitude. You guys really and truly do mean the world to me. My little Scrib family, I'm so proud I thought of that. I love that so much. We shall see, but I may have another kind of 10K celebration video that I actually wanted to do for 3K, which was a day in my life vlog. We'll have to see. I'm gonna try to record it. I don't know, I'm kind of weird about putting a camera on my family and friends' face. They seem like they're cool with it, so. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.